Let's take a look at how the new Turnitin integration works with Otus. I'm logged in as a teacher. I'm going to go over to the assessments area. I started working on my first rubric assessment that I'm going to use with Turnitin. So I've built out my rubric descriptors, and now I'm going to attach the Google Doc that I want my students to complete for this assignment. So I'm going to scroll down. Here's my copy of the Google Doc, and I'm going to now make a copy for each student and share it with them when I assign this assessment. So I'm going to choose the class who I want to assign this to. And if I scroll down, you'll see a new option called Turnitin, and I'm going to choose to have Turnitin scan anything that the student writes or uploads for this assignment. And then I'm going to click Assign. So let's go log in as a student and we'll see what he will see. Okay, so now I'm logged in as Michael, a student, and you'll see on his activity feed this Chicago essay number 4 assessment that he has to complete. I'm going to go ahead and start that. At the top, he'll see the rubric that I created and then his copy of the Google Doc. So now he's going to start writing his response. So that's his original content. And now we're going to go over to Google. And I'm just going to write something that I'm copying from the internet. So we'll just grab the first thing we see. We'll go back to our Google Doc and we'll paste that in. So we see original content, and then we see content that was copied from Google. And we're going to see how this works. So let's go ahead and submit that assessment as the student. And then we're going to go log in as a teacher and see what happened. Okay, so now we're logged in back as Mr. Bueller, our teacher. We see in our activity feed that Michael has submitted his assessment. So let's go take a look at it. So here we see that Michael's turned in his assessment, and then there's a 76% originality score from Turnitin. If I click on that score, I'm now going to see exactly what was plagiarized versus what was original. So it identified all of that text that we copied and pasted from the internet, and it even told us where we got it. So as each student completes his or her essay, you'll see that originality score in the list view for this assessment. And if I were to click individually on Michael's paper when I go to grade it, I will also see it at the top. And by clicking this section, I can also access that report. So that's how Turnitin and Otus now work together.